Well, being a member of the Pantheon, first of all, has been the greatest thing possible in terms of learning and growing as a player. I mean, it's a collection of all the greatest minds in Magic, and it's not just that I'm sitting at home watching their videos on YouTube, it's that I'm actually playing against them and standing over their shoulder and watching them make the decisions.
Well, you can take any one member of the Pantheon, and I can just say with absolute certainty that they're just great at Magic. They're just truly an elite player. Like, there's nobody here who you play against them and you're like, wow, that guy's bad. You know, like, that just doesn't happen. They're all just great players. And certainly on top of that, they're all just excellent human beings. Everyone here is just truly awesome.
But now things are much more structured with the Pantheon, and it's we kind of have this formula where we come out about 10 days early and always rent a house, and it's just like a boot camp where all we do is play for 10 days and really try to master both formats, the booster draft format and the constructed format of the Pro Tour.
Obviously, there's a lot of competition in the house. I remember my first time in the house, I think I went something like 11-13 in draft at the house, and I felt like that was okay, pretty good. Whereas, most times testing for a Pro Tour, having a below 500 record is nothing to comfort yourself with.
You just got to be friends with John. In order to be a member of Team Pantheon, I guess, a lot of us have been friends for a long time, and a lot of the newer guys are just the best Magic players in the world. I mean, right now, that's just how it is. So everybody sort of banded together, and over time, the whole group has become very, very close friends. If I'm going to go to a Magic tournament, and if I'm going to spend 2 weeks in a house with a bunch of people preparing, these are the guys I want to do it with. And I think, it happens that we're all great at Magic, and that's a huge part of it, but I think just the camaraderie is a huge part of it too.
To become a Pantheon member, I mean, it's not that easy. We already have a really good core group of people. We like to have like a good number of people around to play with, enough to do drafts. And the process we decided was that somebody has to be nominated by someone. That's not really that hard. If it's someone who you even like a little bit, you'll put forward. We'll have a discussion. Then we have a secret ballot. They have to pass with 3/4 of the vote.
I guess the Pantheon has this wonderful problem of they have more people who want to be on the team than they can fit.
But they just have such an edge of just hanging out together and getting everybody's opinion and just sitting around in a room talking about random limited cards or constructed matchups. You just learn so much.
Lots of fun, and also they're all like really good players you can actually trust. That's pretty important to save time in testing, that you can trust their results.
We say that we're testing for the purpose of winning the Pro Tour, but really we're just hanging out playing games. I'm much better friends with people on this team than I have been in other teams in the past, so that makes it much more enjoyable.
In some way, it's sort of like you're in the New York Yankees in baseball or something, where you know that the rest of the field, everybody's looking at what you guys are doing. But it's also good to be on a team where you know all the other players are really good. So when you play against them in practice games, you can trust that the results are going to be right.
It's just true, everyone's like good people, fun to be around, smart, it's like almost all my best friends on the PT are in the Pantheon,
So if you're an elite player and you're an amazing person, then you're eligible to be a member.
And every single person on this team, there's decades worth of knowledge that you can draw from, and being able to combine that all 4 times per year, it's just it's the best thing for trying to reach that actual world-class level of play.